Morning, Chad.
Hey, Kirk.
The manicured lawns of a quiet Orlando suburb are the backdrop to Kirk Cousins' new workout regimen. Next to a laptop resting on a chair in his parents' driveway, an NFL starting quarterback searches for normalcy during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay, I'm good. The reason I'm staying with my parents is because I have 2 kids under the age of 3. I need a little more hands on deck if I'm not going to be going to work every day. And that's why we're here with them in Orlando.
What's been the most challenging thing about having to be an NFL quarterback, having to get ready for the offseason, but also having to shelter in place with your parents, your wife, and your 2 small children?
As an athlete, we love routine. That's kind of what we rely on to get ready for the next season, the next game. So I'm basically going from 9 to 1, which is really what I normally would be doing during this time. And then I'm back to being a dad and trying to keep my boys from killing themselves. But in that sense, we've tried to maintain normalcy as best we can. And one of those ways is still being able to work out right here at the house through technology.
4 times a week, Cousins stands alone in the driveway, physically preparing himself like it's just another offseason. But his longtime personal trainer, Chad Cook, is with him virtually, 450 miles away in Atlanta.
For Kirk, we've basically got an agenda that we're sticking with, that we've been working on the last few years. We're really working on keeping Kirk healthy in the offseason, helping him recover from last season, addressing any issues, just bumps, bruises, things like that, but really trying to make him healthy, continuing to challenge Kirk on getting out of his comfort zone and helping him build more athleticism on the field.
Squeeze the forearms together 5 times. Knee hug, a lunge, the knees up 3 times. See if you can balance one each time.
Gosh, it's delayed. Chad, can you hear me? You gotta be kidding me.
What's been the most awkward thing about having to work out this way?
Well, as you can imagine, there's always challenges with technology, so the Wi-Fi may cut in and out. I have very poor Wi-Fi connection. Can I leave the meeting and just come back in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. We're pretty close to the road, and I'll have a few different people who yell, "Go Pack, go," if we get the occasional heckler. Being out in the driveway on display for the whole neighborhood to see is probably less than ideal, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Cousins knows he'll need to adjust to some changes in the locker room once football returns. Notably, the absence of receiver Stephon Diggs.
In the NFL, I've learned through my first 8 years that it's hard to predict what's going to happen. You got to be ready to adjust, and you got to be ready to compete. Every year, the challenge is, okay, we have a new roster, new pieces. How do we get them caught up to speed? And how do we get that new system implemented? And the sooner the better.
What's your confidence level that you'll be in the best shape of your life for the 2020 season, whenever that starts?
I feel confident. It's on the individual athlete now to take control of their careers and not rely on the team to direct them and tell them what to do. That's what COVID's taught me, is it's hard to make excuses, because even in this environment, we're still getting a lot done.
See you on Thursday.
Okay, yeah, we'll see you Thursday. Thank you.
Take care.
Yep, bye.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.